everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of a chit chat, get ready with me, watch me transform kind of video. I'm just going to show you guys how I transform my look. As you all can see, my skin is definitely acting up these days, you guys. Like, I'm having dry patches. My skin is completely dry, and I've been drinking water, I've been hydrating a lot. Like, I've been trying to hydrate my skin, but I guess the weather is so dry right now, so it's really affecting my skin. Yeah guys, let's just go ahead and get started. So my last few videos have been focused more on the skin than the eyes. So for today's video, I was like, we're gonna start with the eyes. And you guys, just a little disclaimer, because I know some people will be looking at my fingers like, is she bleaching? No, you guys, I'm not bleaching. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one this happens to, but every time we transit from like a warmer weather to a colder weather, my fingers does the transition. I don't know why, you guys, but as you all can see, like, my fingers are back to being dark. If you follow my channel, you know I suffer from this problem, you know. So yeah, I just want to give a disclaimer. And I just received this eyeshadow palette from Karity Cosmetics in my PR package. So we're going to be playing with this eyeshadow palette right here. And also, I'm going to be using my Beauty Crush 5-piece eyebrow set. This retails for, I think, $14.99, but if you decide to use my coupon code, you're going to get it far cheaper for 5 eye brushes, which I think is a great deal. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and apply will be an eyeshadow primer. And you guys, this Sigma eyeshadow base primer have recently been my favorite. Like, if you have oily skin, you know we also tend to produce oil on our eyelid. This right here, I've noticed whenever I use it, I don't produce oil. And if you don't know what an eyeshadow primer does, it just helps to prolong the longevity of your eyeshadow. Sometimes when you apply your eyeshadow and you don't apply a primer, not only does it not transfer like as you see it on the eyeshadow pan, but then at the same time, like, it wears off very easy. So if you want your eyeshadow to last all day, definitely use an eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to first go in with this eyeshadow right here, and I'm using Beauty Crush 210 Precision crease brush, and this will be my transitional shade. Transitional shades just help your other shadows. Like, if you want to apply too many shadows, you first of all want to go in with a transitional shade, because it will help your other colors blend in and also transition better. So guys, I just want to say thank you to everybody that have been reaching out to me. Like, a lot of people have been sending me emails, comments, messages, people that are really concerned about my skin. And I totally, you know, appreciate the people that are coming from the right place. But you guys, to be honest, like, if you don't suffer from acne, I don't think you actually, like, understand what we go through. Like, I'm not saying this in a mean way or in a hurtful way, but yeah, if you don't suffer from acne, you don't know what we go through. A lot of times people always be like, oh, you have to see a dermatologist, you have to use this, you have to use that. And sometimes I'm like, whoa, like, if I start using every single thing people recommend for me for my skin, that means I can't even, like, I wouldn't even be here, I wouldn't be filming this video, because I believe by now my skin must have been all rotten and all like messed up. Everybody has tried one or two things that worked for them, and that something worked for you doesn't mean it will work for the next person. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of people, you know, emailing me, sending me DMs, comments. It's just too much, you guys. I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. If you're an addict follower of my channel, whether YouTube or Instagram, you would know that my skin is actually better right now. There was a time my skin was so bad. If I find my old pictures, I'm going to insert it in this video so you guys can see, like, my skin is actually getting better. And yes, I'm seeing a dermatologist. I've been seeing a dermatologist for the past, it's almost 1 year. I think September made it 1 year since I started seeing a dermatologist. And yeah, she's been working closely with me to figure out what is the best thing, you know, to use for my acne. And also, I always tell people that my acne is hormonal. Like, acne runs in my family, you guys. My mom had acne, my grandma had acne. One thing I promised myself with my children is, because of the fact that I know acne runs in my family, I don't want to wait too far before I start taking my kids to the dermatologist. So next, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Yeah, I'm going to take extra precaution for my kids, because since I already know that is a problem that runs in my family, so I'm going to start early to make sure I look for the right product or the right dermatologist for them. But yeah, guys, don't feel bad for me or don't be concerned, because I'm totally fine. Honestly, this is like, I'm an OG when it comes to acne. You know, when you've suffered from something for so long and it doesn't phase you no more. Do you know, like, if I'm not doing what I love, if I don't wake up and film for you guys, you know how depressed I would have been, you know? So when people reach out, and I know you guys are probably discovering my channel for the first time, so a lot of people are so concerned about my skin, but I promise you I'm fine. Like, this is nothing. This right here, what you guys are seeing here, is nothing compared to how it used to be. So don't be concerned, just enjoy my video. And another thing is, I spent almost throughout last year, like late last year to probably the middle of this year, I spent most of my time just trying to fight this acne. I tried so many things. Everything my dermatologist prescribed for me, I went ahead and bought them. Very expensive products, you guys. Like, I use Retin A Micro, I use Solantra cream. As you all can see, I use Solantra cream. I even have the one I take in, like the one I ingest, which is it Oracea capsule. I use it. I use clindamycin phosphate. Like, I use every acne product you can think of out there, you guys. Like, my dermatologist, she's working closely with me, and as you all can see, my acne is still there. So when people, and also sometimes people actually don't know that people that suffer from acne are one of the people that are so religious with their skincare. Like, I don't joke with skincare, you guys. I don't want to be talking too much. Like, I want to be applying my makeup and be talking to you guys. Next, I'm going to pick up this shade, this one right here. I try as much as possible to be on top of the game when it comes to my skincare. So it's not anything that has to do with external. Most times, especially for me, I can only speak for myself, it's all internal for me. Like, my acne comes from inside. It's hormonal, so it's not something that you can just get rid of all of a sudden. Something that runs in your family. Like, let's assume some people have maybe epilepsy run in their family, some people have different kind of diseases run in their family. So, and you know, it's nothing you can just wake up overnight and get rid of. So for me, acne runs in my family. So when I see people send me messages, and even the rude ones, people that will like tell you all sorts of things about your skin, I'm like, but my skin don't even define me. If you know me personally, you know I'm a very nice person. Like, I don't joke with family and friends, you know. So you don't really know me, and you think just watching my video and seeing me with acne, like, you already know me, you can just type whatever it is you want. I'm used to it. It doesn't faze me no more. Sometimes I laugh talking about acne. I always get this question, I always get this, like, this comments. People always ask, oh my gosh, she's so confident. Like, people even send me emails and ask if I can talk about, you know, self-love and self-confidence. And actually, to be honest with you guys, I started being more conscious of my acne when I started making YouTube tutorials. Like, before I started all this, I wasn't this conscious of my acne, unlike now. Because, like, growing up, I was loved, I was treated right, even with my friends. My friends knew I had acne, and it didn't make them treat me like differently. You know, I had so much love, and I had a very strong support system with my mom, because she went through that, and she made sure, not in a day, like, she made sure I didn't feel bad about that, because it was just something that runs in the family, and she went through it, and now I'm going through it. Of course, it made her sad, because sometimes I would call her and I would complain, and I would talk about, you know, what is going on with me. Especially after I started my YouTube channel, she would always feel bad. I think I'm gonna go in with a concealer and clean up my eyelid. I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Self-love is not difficult. If you decide to love yourself, you love yourself no matter what, because for me, I always feel like it's all about what you feel inside.
Alright, you guys, so I was just editing this video and realized I didn't drop the main keynotes when it comes to self-love. And for me, I feel like self-love is all about from the inside. Like, it's all about what you feel from the inside. If you feel beautiful from the inside, like from your soul, ain't nobody gonna tell you nothing. And I'm not talking of physical beauty, I'm talking of beauty from within.
I actually found out that the best way to cut your crease is to apply it right at the center and then look up. You guys, can you see like it transferred all the way to my crease? So that way it makes it really easy for you to then go ahead and cut your crease. You just have to, you know, try to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, who will? And also, if you don't love yourself, there's no how you can love someone else. So it has to start from within. It has to start from you, and then you'll be able to open up to love someone else. I'm gonna go in with this obvious gold shadow right here using Beauty Crush 213 soft shader brush, and then I'm gonna apply it like on the from my inner corners to like half of my lid, and then I'm gonna apply another shadow for the outer portion. Guys, this eyeshadow palette is something else. It's so pigmented. Okay, next I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I'll apply it right at the outer corner. I'm going to go ahead now and apply wing liner, and I'm using my favorite pen liner, and it's the Tarte double thick eyeliner. A lot of people always ask what eyeliner do I use, and this is it, you guys. I'm going to go in with E.Y.E.B.R.O.W Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner, and I will just apply right above my black wing liner. Then I'll also apply the glitter halfway down my crease. Here we are, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline with E.Y.E.B.R.O.W Decay Glide On Eye Pencil. I'm going to just apply mascara. I'm going to go ahead and apply my favorite lashes, and this is the Salon Perfect 613. Alright, so we can proceed to the skin, and because my skin is all dried, I'm going to be using my serum, and it's the Demonista Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I'm just going to pump one pump of it and just distribute it all over my face, and this will help calm down all this dry skin you guys can see on my face. And it's so funny how people always say, oh my gosh, stop applying makeup on your face. Like, you guys, makeup don't cause acne. I always tell people that I've gone without makeup for 6 whole months, like 6 months, no powder, no foundation, no nothing, like only lip gloss for 6 months. And I think that was even the time my acne was worse. So for me, I feel like makeup don't cause acne. I don't know who told you guys that. If you judge it that way, that means everybody that applies makeup should have acne, right? It makes sense. If you guys say acne causes acne, oh my gosh, stop applying makeup on your face. Oh my gosh, all those lots of makeup clog your pores. If that is the case, that means everybody in the beauty community should be breaking out, right? But still, you guys, you still see all the people with clear skin, beautiful skin, and they still apply tons of makeup, and you don't see them break out even for once. That shows you that acne is just hormonal. It's not about makeup. I always tell people that. I'm gonna go in with Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This is my favorite drugstore primer, and I'm just gonna apply it on my T-zone, on the areas where I produce oil, and then whatever is left, I'm just going to distribute it all over my skin. So next, I'm going to go ahead and color correct with MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette, and I'll pick up this dark brown shade right here and begin to dot it all over my skin, especially where I have dark spots, because like you guys, this right here is my favorite. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to be using my all-time favorite, which is the Kat Von D Lucky Tattoo foundation, and I use the shade Deep 71. This right here, when we're talking about problematic, oily, acne-prone skin, this right here is your best friend. And then I'm going to blend it out with my favorite foundation brush, which is the Beauty Crush 102 Round Buffer Foundation Brush. And whenever I'm applying my foundation, I love to like stipple it, you guys. I don't like to buff it, because when you buff your foundation, it won't cover up your imperfections. Okay, so I think I want a very bright under eye today, so I'm going to be using L.A Girl contour cream in the shade Tan. I will use this shade up here to highlight my under eye, my chin, my forehead, and the bridge of my nose. I'm going to go ahead and start blending out, and whenever I'm blending out my under eye concealer, I love to leave it right under my eyes, because once you extend it all the way like to your hairline, it gives your face kind of a wider look. And this blender is from Beauty Crush Cosmetics, you guys. I absolutely love their blenders. Like, they do an amazing job, like blending out your foundation, your concealer. Woo! They just blend out everything flawlessly. I'm going to set the areas where I highlighted with Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I'm going to bronze up my skin with Anastasia powder bronzer in Mahogany, and I'm using Beauty Crush 105 face powder brush. I just love to go ahead with a pointy tip of this brush, pick up the bronzer, and then just use it to bronze up my skin. So I'm going to go right back and finish up with the eyes, and I'm going to use these two shades right here and smoke out my under lash line. I'll also go in and apply mascara. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight, and I'm using Kiko 208 eyeshadow. This right here can also be used for highlight. I'm slightly, jeez, can you guys see that? Oh my gosh, this is actually an eyeshadow, but people use it as a highlight, and you guys look at that. And then for the lips, I'm going to be lining with E.Y.E.S brown lip liner. I'm going to go in with this lip gloss from Cookie Professional Makeup, and it's kind of a light pink gloss. I'm still going to go in with another lip gloss, and this one is from Pretty Little Thing. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and apply blush. I love to use my blush to blend out my highlights so you don't see any harsh line. Alright, so you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and brush up my hair. So you all can see, I just put my hair on 2 braids because I'm going to apply wig, and the wig we're using today is provided by Wiggins Hair. And you guys, I have this gorgeous wig right here. I'm actually very, very happy because like I'm always used to making my wigs, but this one, it already comes, you know, all ready for me to put it on. I have their 22-inch Brazilian straight hair, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead now and put on the wig. I love to cut the net right on my hairline so I would know where exactly to cut. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some Got to Be Glued right on my hairline. And this is just going to help hold down the wig. I'm just going to go in with my concealer to make the pattern pronounced. And yeah, you guys, this is the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'm going to link everything I used in this video in my description box, alongside this hair, the makeup products, everything I used will be linked in my description box. And please don't forget to like this video if you did enjoy, and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And till my next video, I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.